I said this to our guys leading up to the game. Every game in this league is really hard. Anybody can beat anybody. DePaul's got a really talented team. Coach Lato does a great job. I thought our guys played hard tonight. I'm disappointed on the glass. I thought we got bullied on the glass, allowed them to get second and third shot opportunities, which really, really hurt us. I thought during the second half we had a couple. We got to be tighter with the ball. I mean, we got to get rid of the I call it the casual turnovers, and DePaul does it to you. They're number one in our league in live ball turnovers and creating that. But at the same time, we have to take care of the ball so we can get our defense set. I thought our half court defense was pretty good. I thought we did a pretty good job executing our game plan on that end. I thought we had, for the most part, positive contributions from everybody on the team on both ends of the floor. So, which is good to see. So. But just like we did against Villanova, we got to turn the page very quickly. We got to turn the page very quickly here after DePaul and get ready to play at Georgetown. That's our focus.
Travis, with Paul up here and Najee up here, they talked a lot about how they really went back to practice after Villanova to really kind of get things right. Did that put a scare into them, that loss, or did they see the mortality of the season somehow that way?
Yeah, it's funny. We showed a video to our guys of Buster Douglas, the fight that he had with Mike Tyson back in '90. I think it was in Tokyo. And, he got knocked down, I think it was in the 7th round, right? And then Buster Douglas did. And what's going to be your response? He got back up, he kept on fighting, and then he knocked out Mike Tyson, I think it was in the 10th round. And, again, we have to be able to handle adversity, keep on working. Again, we get to write our own story. I've told our guys that. I don't want that to make our guys tight, but I also want to give them reality of where we're at. Right, and I want them to play with that sense of urgency that we need. And I thought we had a couple really good days of practice. We didn't practice much for very long the day after the Villanova game, just because we had a lot of guys play a lot of minutes. But our mental prep day on Sunday was good, and I thought we had a tremendous practice yesterday.
Did you at all expect that after kind of a subpar shooting game against Villanova that you guys might be able to put the ball through the basket a little bit better tonight against DePaul like you did?
I'd hope so. You could punt a few more in than we made against Villanova. But I thought our ball moved. I always say good shooting teams are good passing teams. I thought our ball moved really, really well tonight. We were really unselfish. We ended up with 22 assists for the game, and it found the open guy. The go-to guy is going to be the open guy. And, the way that we play, the guys that are supposed to get the most shots usually do. Right, the ball will find those guys. But I thought Najee, I think Paul had 4 assists, 0 turnovers, I believe, which is a big area of growth for him. I thought Q did a tremendous job out there as well, running the show. I thought he had command out there, which was good to see. So when the ball moves, man, it finds that open guy. You get open shots, and I told our guys before the game, let's step into it, shoot it with confidence. As long as we're taking the right ones, I think we'll get the results that we want.
You touched on the rebounding before, but Tyreek, I think, had 18 rebounds in game 1, 5 in game 2. Unfortunately, ended his streak of double-doubles. Did you talk to him after the game? Did he say anything about that? And what were they able to do to keep him more quiet on the glass?
Yeah, I thought Tyreek, his motor wasn't running, Shannon. Again, it's hard to be on every single night and every day, and he has to be, though. So I told him, I said, dude, I'm going to continue to push you and push you and push you and push you. We need you to be at your best. And that's both rebounding and that's on the defensive end. That's what we call hard hedge, a ball screen, and he, again, his motor's got to run. And give a lot of credit to Paul Reed. Paul Reed and Jalen Butts are 2 really, really good big men in our league, and I thought they did a pretty good job of blocking him out and being physical with him. And Paul Reed, I think he ended up having 16 rebounds. He was tremendous for them. So, but we need Tyreek's been much better than he played tonight, that's for sure, and he will be moving forward.
Travis, your team is now 2-0 when you smash whiteboards. Can you walk us through that tonight when you got after it?
I don't really remember it, so you kind of black out in those moments, Adam. I was, again, our guys have to have that sense of urgency with the ball, being tough with the ball, can't get bullied on the glass. We're not going down that way. And the rebounding war is really, really upsetting. 40 to 25. They had 15 offensive rebounds, 18 of their points off second chance points. That's not good enough. Man, we got to be better.
I thought especially during the time when Tyreek, I think after he picked up his third foul, Jason Carter and Zach Fremantle played some big minutes for you. I know it didn't result in the rebounds that you would like, but I thought that they were really instrumental tonight.
Yeah, I thought both guys were. I told Jason I thought he played a good game other than the inbound pass he made at the end of the first half to Kiki. Again, we can't have those. Again, it's a possession game. That's a casual turnover. We got to be better than that. But I thought Jason was really good. I thought defensively he was good. Offensively he was good. Tried to make the right plays. He was more aggressive on his catch. You could tell he was going to shoot the ball, which is good. He needs to shoot it. He can shoot it. I see him every day. He can't think about it or keep on pump fake it or keep on hesitating. He's got to shoot the ball. And then I thought Zach, he got off to a little bit of a rough start. And he, his teammates, told him, I'll never forget in the huddle, they said, "Hey, man, you're way better than you're playing. We need you. We need you." He kind of snapped back into place, and I thought he finished the game really, really strong. Made some big buckets for us.
Tonight was a perfect example of Tyreek doesn't have it, but Najee really picks up that slack, and he gives you that punch at both ends of the floor. Can you talk about that?
Najee was terrific. I thought his defense on Charlie Moore, Charlie Moore is as quick as any point guard, any guards in our league. Man, he made life really, really tough on Charlie. His size, his length, his ability to move. I think Charlie Moore finished with maybe, I know he had 6 turnovers. He may have had 12 points, but, man, he had earned those. And then I thought, he obviously rebounded the ball well. He ended up with 6 assists. He scored the ball. We need Najee to be aggressive in both halves and just do what the game tells him to do. And when he does that, man, he's one of the better players in our league.
Travis, this was one of your guys' best transition offensive games, probably your best one in conference play. Was that something you guys focused on this game, or was that just what the game gave you guys? Or
No, it was. We got to get some easy baskets. I think at this point in the year, when you play everybody knows everybody really well in this league, right? You got to find a way to get 2, 4, 6, 8 points, easy buckets, whether that's on the glass, whether that's in transition. That's the difference between winning and losing. So we're trying to push the ball. Told those guys, if we get a stop, we're going. We're running. We're pushing. If a guy's open ahead, it's what you learn in 3rd grade, pitch it ahead. So I thought our guys did a nice job making some better transition decisions tonight than we have been.
and then playing a team like DePaul, obviously they're very top heavy with their starting 5. Is that something where you kind of have to tell your guys, your starters, that have to step their game up a little more?
Yeah, they have a tremendous starting 5. They're really, really talented. We wanted to really try to drive the ball, post the ball, not just settle. We made a lot of threes in the first half, but I told those guys at halftime, doesn't mean we had to take a ton of threes, take the right ones, but we got to try to get to their bench. We got to get them in foul trouble, be the aggressor on both ends of the floor.
Coach, you guys only trailed for 24 seconds tonight. How important was it to kind of establish that lead early on, and then especially near the end, close it out?
Yeah, I thought we got off to a good start tonight. We again, our defense will be the key to that, right? And I thought we got off to a pretty good start defensively. I think they finish. We finished the game the right way. I wish our walk-ons wouldn't have got scored on 3 times there at the end. It's going to hurt our defensive ranking. But at the same time, I thought we finished the game the right way. We had a little bit more poise against their press, inbounding the ball, being strong on the ball. We learned kind of from the first time we played DePaul. We were up big, and then they pressed, and we started turning the ball over all over the gym, and it became a 6-point game real tight for a second. So I thought our guys did a good job. Thank you.